Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, The Homestyle Homestead. My name is Lexi. If you are new, it's cold. And I've realized it's probably time I start making my bees some food. I am a first-year beekeeper. We'll be coming up on a whole year soon, which is just crazy. This year has flown by. This is my first winter with bees, and luckily so far I've had really good luck, and I don't want them to starve. They've been doing really good so far this winter, and I want to keep it that way. And so I know that I need to make them some food. And that is what I'm going to be making today, is sugar bricks. The recipe says that if your oven goes to 140 degrees, you can put them in the oven, dry them out that way. My oven doesn't go down that low, so I'm just going to let them dry at room temperature. For this recipe, you're going to need sugar, citric acid, and apple cider vinegar. It says that it makes 6 1-pound bricks. I don't know if I have enough sugar, so I'm gonna just start with half for now. So the original recipe says 14 cups of sugar. I'm gonna start with 7. Yeah, I only have enough for half. That's fine. And then I'm gonna do, it says a cup, so I'm doing half, so half a cup of the apple cider vinegar. Make sure you really shake that up first. And then we need 1.5 teaspoons of citric acid. So half a teaspoon and 1/4. So just mix that to your apple cider vinegar. Give that a mix, and then pour it in to your sugar. And just mix it all up. It's weird because it doesn't seem like there's enough, and then it just kind of keeps melting the sugar. It's weird. Okay, now I have these really big cookie sheets, so I'm gonna use these. I'm gonna dump this in. I'm gonna start with just this much because I don't want it much thicker than like 1 inch, or else they won't fit in the hive. I think we can do the rest. We'll be fine. Okay, now that it is all flattened in the pan, I'm just going to take my bench scraper and I'm gonna pre-cut these because from what it says, these are going to get pretty hard. So if you want to be able to get them apart easily, it says to do this now. Okay, so now that I have these all in my pan and cut and ready to go, I'm going to just place these in the oven. Actually, no, I'm not. I have a bad tendency of turning the oven on and forgetting stuff's in there. I think what I'll do is I'll just set it on top of the oven. Just like that. I'm gonna leave it there for, it said anywhere from 24 to 48 hours. If you're able to do it in the oven or the dehydrator, it's going to work a lot faster, like 8 to 24 hours. But like I said, I just don't want to mess with it, so I'm just gonna put it there and forget about it. And as soon as it is hard as a rock, I will come back and then we will go put it in the hive. Okay guys, it's the next morning. These are already pretty hard. I don't know how mixing these 3 things together makes them like rock hard, but it does. I might give these maybe 1 more day just to make sure they're completely dried out before I throw them in there, but that depends all on the weather, so I need to take a look at that. So it has officially been around 48 hours and this is now rock hard. So today's gonna be one of the last warmer days of the week, and I wanna make sure I can get this in there. I don't know if they need food, but I don't know, my gut's telling me I need to go give them some, so I'm gonna go out and do that today. It is gonna be only 45 degrees today, that's the high, but it should be okay because I'm going to be in and out in under a minute. I'm really just going to open it, push them down with the smoker, slide in a couple of these sugar bricks, and then close it back down, and it should be just fine. There they come. They say hi. Okay guys, I'm up at the hive. It feels relatively warm. Something I always make sure I do is if it is a snowy day, I will come up and I will wipe all the snow off the top of the hive because I don't want that affecting their heat. This is gonna be super easy and super quick. Looking in their frames. Looks like they're eating a lot of their honey already. Hopefully they come up and find this sugar soon. Okay, I'm gonna close it. Looks like they have went through a lot of their honey supply, which is kind of what I was expecting. So I'm glad I got those sugar bricks in there. I'm gonna come back probably in a week and see how much of that they've eaten. Hopefully I can come check on it quicker than a week. It just depends obviously on the temperature and everything before I want to open this back up. But for now, they have a little bit of sugar and I'm just gonna gauge it from here on how much to give them. Okay, now that I'm back, I just chopped up an onion and my eyes are watering. I want to show you what I'm going to do with these sugar bricks that I haven't used yet. I'm going to use them pretty quickly, I would assume, so I'm just going to put mine in a baggie, but a airtight container would probably be better. But what's most important is that you store them in a cool, dark place. So I'm going to be putting mine in the refrigerator. I'm going to set it actually right next to my pollen. Okay, so it is Wednesday. It's been a little over a week since I put those sugar bricks in the hive. Today's the first day that it has been above 40 degrees. Actually, since it's been like above 35 degrees in the past week. So today I want to go check on them. I want to get back in the hive because I didn't really get to check on them when I opened it last time because I just was trying to be in there, put some sugar bricks in and get out because it was a little on the colder side. It's supposed to be actually almost 50 at 3 o'clock. It's supposed to be 49 degrees. So with that being said, I want to get in there, really take a good look around because I still have a super on the top of my hive. I have 2 deeps and then a super on the top. The reason I did that, and I don't know what I'm doing, I wanted to make sure they had enough food storage. Like I said, this is my first time doing this, so I actually don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing. But if it looks like they've eaten majority of that honey in the super, I am going to remove it. It's more real estate for them to have to heat through this winter, and I don't want them to have to do that, especially if it's empty and there's no food in there anyway. I'm going to meet you up at the hive and give them the rest of those sugar bricks that we made together the other day. I did peek in there a couple days ago. I just barely cracked it and looked, and they had already eaten majority of the ones we put in there. So I'm taking that as they don't need the super anymore and they just need some sugar bricks. So that's what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna get all my stuff and we're gonna head up there. Okay guys, we are up at the hive, and as you can see, the bees are very busy today. And what that means to me is that it is a perfect temperature, so when I crack the hive open, it's not going to affect them. I'm gonna be able to really get a good idea of how they're doing, and we're gonna give them some food. So let's get in there and see what they've got going on. Looks like they are all up here. I don't know if I will take the super box off. I honestly don't really know what to do. This box, the wood looks like it's getting like mold. I don't know what that is. Well, it looks like they're enjoying their sugar. And I would really like for them all to go down. They're not even fazed by this smoke. Okay, I would like to maybe, sorry little guy, did I just squish ya? I'm gonna take a frame out actually. Yeah, these are empty, so they don't need to keep trying to heat this. It's pointless to keep this box on if there's not even any honey in it anyway. I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna attempt to scrape some of this beeswax so that my top board can sit flush. We need all the room up here for the sugar bricks, not this excess beeswax. I'm just gonna scrape that off. I'd rather overfeed them than underfeed them because I don't want them to starve. These ones like this. If you are a more experienced beekeeper and you have tips for me, I would absolutely love any tips. Back on. And close the door. Looks like I have some company. My chickens. So as you can see, I tilted the super up against the entry just because I want them all to leave the super box and head back into the hive. And then tonight, once they've all went back in the hive, I will come back up and grab this and take it down to the shed, and I will rewrap it with that insulation because I want to keep them as warm as possible. That is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and please hit the subscribe button. I'd love for you to stick around. Can't wait to make more beekeeping videos and just keep documenting this journey. Until the next one, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.